are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside on the east of town. As you approach, you see a few wayward people sort of walking through the night, and you do see by the end of the road, or by the road, a sign that hails it to be the Stonehill Inn. And you can copy your tokens.
Copied.
Yep.
Sure.
And we will go here.
Here you say. Phandalin, okay.
More loading. Go.
Yes, more loading, go.
I kept trying to think why the name Phandalin was so familiar. But it's because it's so close to Tandalin.
I was thinking of a color. I hear the name. Where's Phandalin? I don't know what color though. It's like a fusion.
Like a purple green.
Basically.
I think like a mildly gold.
Phandalin? No, I'm thinking of like a light purple.
I mean, clearly...
Rose color. Don't know what it's called.
Clearly we go to the other side and return all of the Lion Shield Costa stuff, right?
Now? In the middle of the night? I don't think they have open now.
No, we'll get drunk.
Go get
Hammering
drunk.
on the door. Drunk.
The door is stuff. Open! Yes, Sildar can definitely direct you towards the Stonehill Inn at the center of town. It is a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. As you open up the door, the common room is filled with smell of food, of very rustiqueness, so to speak. Very much like a wooden smell in here. A fire is crackling in the hearth, and you see a few locals nursing mugs of ale or cider.
Okay.
Var is instantly uncomfortable.
Foreign is instantly comfortable.
Just like looks around to find the place where you go to get your bedroom.
Navara is still very sore and tired. This is clearly a mystic's table where they do crystal ball readings, right?
There's you can see someone in there who has a hood and a pipe who is smoking.
No.
It's all happening again.
It's Aragon. Run!
We're just joking about this map because it's Grimmeth used it in our Confrontation campaign. And things went down here. Oh boy.
Well, you never know. Things might.
Well, where's our foster father's friend?
He's gone.
He's drunk
He didn't
already.
He didn't survive the trip.
Navara will sit at the bar.
We need 2 room, 7 drinks, and another 7, just for good measure.
Yeah, Sildar and the rest of you walks in, and the proprietor seems to be this dwarf named Tobin. It should be, not Tomlin.
Can I stab Pip?
What?
What?
Stab him? We just got here.
Because I don't want to hear about his fucking problems in newspapers.
We just got here.
I don't care. It's a little boy called Pip. He's gonna be like, oh, I don't have any buddies. He's not even a human. He's a
Oh,
broom.
Pip. Okay, I thought you were on about the
What?
innkeeper. I was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are
you
you doing
can stab
stabbing
Pip,
him?
that's fine.
Oh, there.
God
He's
damn
not even a
it.
human.
Don't do that. Just a little Pip. Don't
Don't
clean
Pip,
the.
leave him alone.
You know,
Such a
if you don't
bully.
clean that chimney, then you can have a fire.
Yeah.
If you start talking about how hard his life is, I'm gonna smack him.
Do you know how quickly dust sets alight next to a naked flame?
Only if it's dust from wood.
No. Flour
Sir.
ignites
If
viciously.
it's
New arrivals, I see.
powder milk.
Says Tobin, a surly dwarf who stands on a bit of a stool behind the bar, sort of polishing it.
Ever I'll wave and say, hello, have you got rooms available?
I do. He looks at you. Been in a bit of a scrape, have we?
She nods and says, you could say that, yeah.
And on that topic, drinks, please.
Of course, of course. He seems to rummage around behind the bar and put a few mugs of ale on the counter, sliding it over to you.
Is that all the people that are here? An old man, a little boy, and a cat?
I mean, there are some locals around.
It would just take forever to load them all.
It's
Okay.
just weird.
Ever I'll
I
drink,
like the
but
cat though. Sorry.
she doesn't seem to like the taste of ale.
Who does?
I personally love the taste of ale, but yeah.
Yeah, but well, you know,
So,
it's the beautiful noble man or woman.
so the rooms.
He nods. Yes, rooms. I currently have 4 rooms for hire.
I just need one, thank you.
Nevara frowns, like, I want one.
I want one too.
Away from you, Dot.
There's 3 rooms then. His eyes seem to glitter slightly. At this point, Sildar walks up and throws him a glance. Tormund looks over. Oh, Sildar, I didn't see you there. Sildar nods and says, these people will stay, and I will pay for their rooms and their food. Understood? Tormund nods. Very well. I'll send you the bill. Sildar nods slightly and turns to you and says, I need to go and see if I can gather some information. I trust you will be able to handle things here.
Give him sort of a slight nod.
Yeah. And
We'll be just fine.
thank you for your generosity.
Nods. I'll be at the townmaster's hall. He gives you the quick description where to go. Have a look around town tomorrow. Get your bearings and come and talk to me there, and we can see what we can figure out. All right?
All right.
We'll find him. Don't worry. He pats Simri on the shoulder as he turns to leave.
And so you didn't have to add tokens. I was just curious if they were all the people.
So
I don't know if it's a shady place or not.
where are the rooms located? Stair.
Tobin glares at you, and he points towards the door and says, "The staircase is outside. Rooms are upstairs."
Awkwardly waiting for the key.
Yeah.
Thorin sighs slightly and says, I think we'll take our drinks and some food if we still have any upstairs to our rooms then.
He makes a surly grunt. Very well. Pip, get over here. Oh, sir. Pip walks forward. He looks at you with big eyes. And Tobin looks around. These fine guests want drinks, and the room's prepared. See to it. Pip nods and scurries out. Perhaps to prepare the rooms.
Or just can't stand being in such a crowded place right now. He just needs to go someplace alone.
Let's go to somewhere more comfortable and private then.
That's fine. I just kind of I'm really just tired.
I know we're all tired.
If you want to stay and drink, we can stay and drink a little.
No, we can do that in our
I'm
rooms.
talking to Naivar.
Alone.
We can do that in our rooms.
Do it in our rooms alone? I mean,
Well, Naivar and Simir will stay and drink a little. I'll look out for her.
We'll go and like find his room and just like go in and like close the door and like deeply sigh like and then like look around and then like lock the door and then put a chair in front of it and then just like lay in his bed and just enjoy the silence of whatever silence there might be here. Perhaps missing the sounds of like in the forest at night, which is sort of become a thing he enjoys, but
Thorin in the tavern kind of stops on his way to the door as he notices his two sisters not wanting to come with him. So he turns around and sighs.
I'm not a sister.
oh no.
Sorry.
You want me to take my pants off?
It's two siblings is the word.
I don't see the difference. I'm sorry. It's just
You all look the
I
same
have
to
a
me.
freaking beard. I'm doing a
What?
guy brush right now. I don't have to show ID. I have a beard.
He's got a soul patch.
a what? Thorin frowns deeply.
it's not a beard.
These human
What?
customs.
What I was trying to say is if we let River get away with his hiding, then he'll never grow up to like people. I get why he doesn't like crowds, but we can at least give him some company, right?
Sure, you can go.
But-
Give him company.
But Thorin, you know you want to
Thorin-
stay at the bar and drink.
Thorin, I know you're completely capable of keeping him company.
Good, because I think I will until he passively and subtly asks me to leave a bunch of times, as he does.
You know the saying, you can drag a horse to the water drop, but you can't force it to drink?
I think that's wrong, but yes, I get your point. Well, if you want to get drunk down
not
here
getting
while your
drunk,
brother
it's having-
is hiding up there alone, lonely, then I shall give him company and you guys have fun.
Make him uncomfortable.
Thorin grumbles off.
2 ciders, please.
Tobin nods. Well, of course, this is from the local orchard. Yes.
I couldn't get that. What did you say?
It is from the local orchard.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I heard it clearly.
It's
The
dwarven
local-
mumblings. Yeah.
The local something.
It is the orchard.
Orchard. Should we just speak Dwarvish to him? I mean,
I
we
don't
can.
Oh,
You don't speak Dwarvish?
Wingardium.
Oh, okay, I'll
I
speak
don't think
Dwarvish to him.
I don't think he's a dwarf. I just think he's a very hairy man.
No, he is a dwarf.
he is
How
a
do you know
dwarf.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, Stonehill.
See, this is why River
mean,
cannot be
This,
in a
this
bar.
racial profiling that's going on is
We
so...
walked in
so
the tavern.
uncomfortable.
But it says he's a grue. What is a grue?
Oh, it's just default.
Just
thing.
I haven't added proper stats to its token because I couldn't
He's
be
also
arsed.
a hobo. Why do we even trust him to handle our beer?
We literally walked in and Jonas was like, "Yeah, there's a dwarf
Oh.
behind the bar," and we're like, "Okay."
Oh, I did not listen apparently, or I was making smoothie. One of the
Yeah,
things.
he looked at you. Adventuring types, eh?
I suppose we are that now. True. Yeah.
Nods. I've seen a few of you.
I mean, it was our first tribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks at your wounds. I hope you got them as good as you got. Huh?
I don't have any wounds.
No, Nivaris.
Yeah.
She's a front fighter. You can't expect to get away without a little scars here and there.
She frowns a little bit and says, "Well, when I have a bit of a rest, I'll be able to heal myself back up. I'm just a little bit tired. That's all."
So it got you.
Goblins and a big wolf that was sleeping
Bugbear.
with a bugbear.
He frowns deeply. How unseemly.
Well, they're all dead, so
Yeah.
I know. He mumbles to himself. Oh, the goblins have been a problem for quite some time. It's good that some of you types are around to clear it up. Maybe bring some more trade in here.
have you heard of goblin residents?
You could say that, yes. Some tribe called the Cragmore, I think.
Yep, that's the ones we met.
As far as I know, some other people in town have tried to move against them, but we are supposed to have a mercenary company protecting the town, but they don't. He grunts, rubbing one of the mugs with a cloth emphatically.
It's the never cleaning mug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They come in here and they drink. Well, they can drink, I give them that. Can they protect us? No. Useless. Ha!
Well, these goblins has kidnapped some of our friends, so we are gonna go after them the moment we are ready.
He nods. A noble pursuit.
Oh, of course.
Do you know where to go?
We're gonna get some information from the city, deliver some of the stolen stuff the goblins have stolen, and then we'll set out. Do you?
He peers at you, and then he nods in approval. Oh, that's awfully nice. Good. Yes.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
He's like, well, if it hadn't been, it's just that if it hadn't been I'm not saying this to him, but if it hadn't been for Sheep's character, I wouldn't have delivered the stolen goods. I would have kept it. Yeah, okay. So, is there anyone in town that knows where these goblins are specific?
He frowns. I don't know. As far as I know, they've been trying to track down. There's a few people here who might know something.
Like the mercenaries?
He scoffs. Those people. I wouldn't be surprised if they're working with the goblins, as inefficient as they are. No, mercenaries, they're ruffians. Plain and simple. Complaining to the town master, but he does nothing. Nothing. He says they're here to protect the town and there's no trouble. Well, no trouble for him, perhaps, because he lives in his highfalutin house. But I, who has to clean up after their mess here every other goddamn night. He puffs out his beard.
So, definitely not the mercenaries. But who would know?
He thinks, well, you could talk to Sister Garrelay. She oversees the Shrine of Luck, the Shrine to Timora here in town. She might know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you might also talk to old Darren Edermath. He runs the orchard. He's a former adventurer, like you. Well, not like you. He's much older, but.
Dattermath?
Darren Edermath, yes.
Oh,
He gives you a description to find his home on the town map.
I thought you said Dattermath, sorry.
Let me tell you. He leans forward conspiratorially. Yes, the mercenaries. They're no good. I saw them. I saw what they did. I haven't told anyone, though. They might do it to me. He sniffs.
Simmerlin, so what did they do?
Well, they tried to bully one of the shopkeepers into paying protection taxes, as it were. And he refused. And they beat him. They beat him to death in the middle of town. I saw it. His face looks very, very serious at this point. Several other townsfolk saw it happen too, but they've kept their traps shut. We know what the Redbrands can do. And now the shopkeeper's wife and daughter, they're gone too, and son, all of them. Family's gone. No one does a thing. The town master refuses to act. He's scared.
Oh. Where can we find these mercenaries? And what are their names? What are their names?
Well, the band is called the Redbrands. And if you want to find them, well, you can wait around here. They show up here regularly enough. Or you can find them in the streets, I guess.
I'll add, it's kind of... Well, it changes the nature of things, so I guess I would help. I suppose.
Seemingly overhearing this, one of the locals sort of stumbles over and sits down quite heavily next to Nivara and sort of peers at her and says, "Well, you're a pretty one."
Excuse me, but she's with me.
Oh, well, looks over. All right, well, no harm meant.
No, but you could show some respect to the lady.
As Zimri says respect, she also makes it audible that her longsword kind of unclips slightly from her sheath.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually coming out, but just like an inch out of the sheath, and then looks at him square in the eye.
When she does that, Zimri smiles. Besides, she's very feisty.
A fairly thick hand that was perhaps on its way to Nivara's butt recoils, and he seemed to sort of compose himself.
She smiles and says, "Thank you for the lovely compliment. Why don't you go enjoy your evening somewhere else?"
He nods sullenly and walks back to his table, where his friend seems to laugh a lot at him.
She resheaths her sword and smiles at the barkeep.
Moves on her, eh? Har, 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 har.
I wonder how much gold he lost on that bet.
I would wager a small amount, yeah.
Meanwhile,
You know, Simri does puts his knuckles out like to do a fist bump.
She kind of frowns at it and slowly fist bumps it, kind of
Thank you.
perplexed a little.
meanwhile, outside.
Uh-oh.
Are you an adventurer, sir? Pip looks at Foreign with huge eyes.
Perhaps.
Are you mighty, sir?
Yes.
You look mighty. He looks at you again with adoring eyes.
One could say that I am, but it is not because... Well, it is because I have to be mighty, you understand? I have a destiny. And you, too, perhaps have a destiny. But for now, please show us our rooms.
Oh, Pip doesn't have a destiny, sir. Pip just cleans the rooms.
That is a destiny, too.
He seems to consider this. And then he looks at you and says, "Have you killed many bandits?"
It is not about the killing, little boy. It is about doing the right thing. And sometimes the right thing involves things that I would rather not do, but have to do.
He seems to think on it, trying to mulling it over.
It is not proper to ask for something that, well, like murder.
He nods slowly. I suppose. He sort of scrunches his face. But there are those people who murder, though.
Other people do other people's things. You should only do what you believe in.
He nods. Oh, I will, sir.
And now you should believe in showing us our rooms.
He nods. All right, sir. All right. This way. He'll lead you back up the stairs, and into the upper rooms. And as you walk in, says, sort of fidgets. If someone's done something bad, sort of fidgets back and forth a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, please do tell.
He seems a bit anxious. Looks at you, and you're possibly sort of quite intimidating presence.
Yeah, for it is tall, very tall.
And Pip is very small.
Yeah.
And scrawny.
If someone has done anything bad to you, you should tell me.
Well, it's not to me, sir. It was to Carp, sir.
And what has who done to Carp exactly?
Well, me and Carp, we like to go out in the forest, sir, and if we like to play in the forest. There's a lot of fun things in the forest. And we saw them. We played hide and seek, and then we saw them. Some of the bad people. He sort of frowns as he tries to put it into words. They came from a collection of bushes, sir, and they seemed very bad. I didn't see it personally. It was Carp who saw them, and then they saw him, and we had to run very fast.
And what happened to Carp?
I think he got home.
You think? When exactly was this?
This morning. He looks down at his feet.
You should perhaps... No, you did well telling me this, Pip. Or rather, little boy, because you didn't tell me your name.
Well, the Tobin
Well,
screamed his
maybe
name
you did.
over the bar, so you definitely heard it.
All right. You did well. Now, just... I'll see if your friend is okay. All right?
Nods. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And if those bad men did anything to him, then I will make sure that they will never do anything bad to anyone.
He smiles a slightly afraid, toothy smile, and then he says, "It's Carp Elderleaf, sir. He lives on a farm here in town."
Thorn nods.
Thanks, sir. And then he steps back and sort of runs away, his bare feet smacking on the stone tiles.
Thorn sighs a bit, looks at his own wounded self.
And yeah, at this point, nothing further will happen this evening, and you can all take a long rest.
Yeah. Roland's not going to go check up on that friend of his this evening because at some point he has to rest too. Like, oh god.
Mm-hmm. Everyone gets a long rest.
Yeah.
How long are we going today?
Well, that is up for discussion. We have certainly reached a point where we could stop now. We could go for a little bit longer, perhaps to let you sort of orient yourself in town, maybe buy some supplies. Or we can stop here if you want.
My ears are hurting.
I think stopping here is a good point. I think we know kind of what we can go do. No, right? We can go and check out town and go and do the different side quests. You can call them that. 100% completion, of course.
Gotta get the achievement.
When do we get the achievement with the rats in the basement?
Now, because you all get a level up.
Yeah.
Achievement, you have reached level 2. Achievement, you
Yes.
played a session. Achievement, you played for more than 2 hours.
Congratulations.
Achievement, you
Achievement,
killed
you
your
played
first
more-
goblin. Achievement, you killed your first wolf. Achievement, you killed your first... Modern game style.
I am super tired. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, what I hate about the achievements like are the achievements you get for turning the game on.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're great.
Woo! You turned on the game. Congratulations. Woo. You did
So our hit
nothing.
dice stay the same forever, right? Like we get more of them, but it's still just a D8, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's how it is.
So
Yeah, they stay in the same numerical value, but the number of them raise. If that makes any sense.
So, I'm going to say thanks for the session. When are we going to have the next one?
Well, it's going to be a bit of a break now because I'm going to go on my vacation. And then I'm going to be back. So, since I don't know exactly when I'll be back, I think I'm going to be back going Monday and then probably going to be back Tuesday or Wednesday. If I'm back Tuesday, we could potentially run a game on the Wednesday that week. But we would miss at least 1 week.
where are you going?
Okay.
I'm going down south on my
To Texas.
tabletop. Yes, tabletop role-playing
Swedish
barbecue
Texas.
beer drinking holiday that I do each year.
I'd like
Right.
some barbecue.
I will have internet, but not enough to actually do much else than like do some surfing and be online on Skype.
Okay.
It's like
you
mo-
just
mobile
have
internet.
fun and don't worry about us.
Indeed.
Was it with the hit die we got? It was
One
Uh,
extra hit die.
I'll talk to you later. I'm going to fall over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, sheep.
my sheep. We weren't gonna roll the d8. We just got the average, wasn't that?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
4
you would get
average
five.
plus 1.
5 plus your con mod.
Mhm.
I have a d8 is the 5 average, isn't 4?
It's 4 but plus 1.
You get average plus 1.
Okay.
And then plus your con mod, which means you get
Plus
plus
one.
7 hit points.
Yes.
Every level you just get 7 hit points more.
Yep.
Neat.
It is to give you a decent chunk of HP and also have everyone, like no one actually roll a 1 because that's just the most depressing thing.
I'll just update my token by literally just upping my hit points.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's all I really need to do, as it turns out.
Also, I am a bit curious. We haven't engaged too much already, but yeah, first session of 5th edition. Any thoughts?
It's lethal.
I liked it.